Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Stub Reviews, and today I'm here to review the new sci-fi film, The Predator. So The Predator is the latest sequel in the long-running Predator franchise by Fox. The first one starred Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was a sci-fi classic. Almost everyone knows that film. Get to the chopper. But unfortunately, every other installment hasn't been up to par with that original film. Personally, I think the closest one that I've seen that's come close to that was 2010's Predators with Adrian Brody, which was actually just like a very fun and gritty Predator movie that was very comfortable doing its own thing. So that's why I was really excited going into The Predator, because Predator was directed by Shane Black. So if you know anything that Shane Black does, he generally does very fast and quippy action comedies, or just very unconventional films. And I was curious how that was going to mesh with the original formula of The Predator. Funny story, he was actually one of the uncredited writers of the original Predator, so he obviously had a love for this world. And what did I get? It was fine. Honestly, the story was a mess. Some of the decisions that characters make are pretty stupid. Some of the visuals were shockingly bad for a trip, like a big tentpole film from 2018. But I will say that it is very fun. I found myself consistently laughing at the jokes, surprisingly so, because this movie is more of a comedy than anything else. As a matter of fact, I'd say that this makes fun of Predator more than it actually is a Predator film. All the characters are very self-aware. Sometimes the humor can be a little bit too much. For some people, I could see that. Especially, I mean, you got Jordan Peele there as well. So I mean, it's just a very unconventional cast of people that they're focusing around. However, I thought it worked. That being said, the script is just really, really messy. Things just happen, so you can get some really cool gore and alien fights. And when those things are happening, they're well done, and the film definitely picks up a few notches. But when it's not, you're not really getting what you want from a Predator film. And even though this strives to be different than all the other Predator movies, which it does succeed in that respect, it's just not a very coherent film, and it's just not that good overall. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give The Predator a 2 out of 5 stars. I'm not saying I didn't have fun with the film, because I did. But it just could have been so much more, especially given the source material, and especially since we had Shane Black as the writer and director, and I think that we could have gotten a lot more out of that. So guys, how'd you like the review? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Please let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. You can buy our merch at cafepress.com/stubmasters. Please do that. We're here for you, but it kind of helps when we have a little bit more funding so we can do more interesting things. Hopefully I can get the production value back in some of the videos. Should be getting some of our original equipment back up here pretty soon. Have my editing laptop, so hopefully you guys notice the difference in this review. But as of now, just stay tuned. It's Halloween time, so expect a few Halloween themed reviews perhaps. So that being said, I'm Jonathan from Stub Reviews. Have an excellent day.